And we got Wolf versus Wario.
Where's the 2190 come from? Is that when he was born? Is he from the future?
I don't know, man.
Oh.
If he is, he can help me out with my portfolio, man.
Oh, boy. So now we got Wolf versus Wario. Battle of the top tiers. Ooh.
It's amazing to think of Wario as a top tier. I still can't wrap my head around how good he is in this game.
Yeah. And I guess Wolf being good is no surprise.
Yeah. All right, coming in with the bike. And use that extended hitbox, get that up tilt. He's having a hard time taking control of neutral right now, though. He's just getting stuffed out by all of these outer shield options by Wolf.
Look at the way Rush kind of waits.
He's just running away from him. He's like, I've got the lead, and you have to just rush at me. Let's do this.
And he's paying every time.
Yeah. No, he's got a sizable 70% lead right now.
Like, what did he get out of that one neutral exchange?
Basically nothing.
He got a dash attack. That doesn't combo into anything else. That's a combo finisher.
So, though, Wario is absolutely the comeback king. As soon as Waft is on deck, all bets are off the table.
Yeah, right now, Lewis has half Waft.
Yeah. He needs to slow down the pace of the fight if he wants to use that more than once, though. Because right now it's not looking good. Wow, he actually catches him with that forward tilt. Rush, despite being ahead that entire stock, loses first. Catch with a lot of up tilts into up air. Looking good from Lewis right now. Despite having so much trouble getting in, it is completely turned around now that Rush has to approach.
I can't believe the way the pace has changed here. Like,
yeah, no, 100%. It was starting out very campy.
Totally dominating him, and now they're like really getting into it. They've had their like moment where it's like, I'm figuring out what you're doing, and now it's time to stop respecting you.
Yeah, Rush can't just sit with a confident lead right anymore.
Yeah, now it's actually Luis2190 who here has the lead.
Right, charging up that down smash, hoping for a roll-in, does not get it. Waft is now on deck, and he is fishing for the confirm. He uses it raw! Woo! And he misses.
I think for both players... Scratch what I said.
Yeah! Lewis now down to his final stock. Rush sitting at 100%, looking pretty confident, especially now that Waft is not on deck anymore. He's going to have to wait another minute, 30 seconds for that to happen.
Regardless of how desperate both of them were for the kill, there's nothing quite as debilitating as pure circumstance. Just the chance hit falling into just something as simple as Wolf Flash.
All Rush has to do is play that same sort of keep away, sort of like, I have to wait for you to approach me again to put that very first stock.
Wow, wow. Did you see that pivot forward tilt?
It killed. 130. Yeah. Player's final stock. Lewis at 90%.
This is a really swinging game. I feel like the momentum has shifted multiple times.
And Waft wasn't even a part of it.
That's actually, that's the wild part.
Yeah.
Like, the lead and who was, in control has shifted multiple times, and not due to Waft in the slightest.
All right.
And now Rush takes the final bit of momentum and takes game one.
Took it with that nice big read on up smash.
That's just a big old fat hitbox.
I mean, it's really good. It scoops good.
Yeah.
It scoops good.
It's like go to the ice cream store, either side, 2 scoops, right in there.
All right, same characters?
Yeah.
I like this music we got.
I think both of them have moments of control, so I don't think anything was enough for them to dissuade either person from switching off their character.
No. I mean, yeah, that just swang back and forth so violently. All right. Game one starting off with a laser from Rush.
I think the times where Rush felt least in control were the times when he was sort of approaching a little more wantonly.
Yeah, no, when Rush was taking things nice and patient, just stepping away, letting Lewis come to him, he was dominating the match, but once he has to get in, Lewis is just right on top of him. And he's got his Wario combos down.
But also, the line between starting to approach and the other person learning how to approach you is very thin. And I think Lewis has figured out how to approach Rush.
Yeah, no, he definitely did. He took that first stock without even taking 40%.
And that's something against Wolf, who is a character of inches. when played the way Rush is playing it.
I've not heard that term before. Do explain.
A game of inches?
Yes.
Think of it as the territory of battle being won by how far you've measured things.
Okay.
And how much things are incremented, right? And so a game of inches means little wins in neutral, small amounts of damage.
Okay. He's getting some big flashy stuff right now. Oh no, that missed forward, that missed up smash.
Well, Rush was doing best when he was playing a game of inches, and right now it's the opposite. He's making big plays.
I'm amazed that didn't kill Lewis. That was good DI.
And Luis is sort of reading it and is dealing with it accordingly.
Sitting at 145%, he is still on his first stock. This is incredible.
Oh, leaving yourself open for landing up air against Wario is just a recipe for disaster.
God, how long until he's got whopped again?
I don't know. Round of applause.
Oh. the mini whopped, the tiny fart. He's still alive.
Almost back to a percent. I feel like it's gotten worse, or it just has felt like less of an option than it used to be.
Man, Lewis has just found his footing. Look at this. 201% and finally lost his first stock. Meanwhile, Rush is at 63% and on his final one.
I tell you,
if Waft gets on deck,
go ahead.
I mean, it would be it. Rush has to approach.
Yep.
He has no other choice.
Still, though, it doesn't matter who you are, where you come from. Wolf Nair off stage will kill in those situations every time.
All right, up being neutral, manages to find his mark. Oh, yeah, he's being real patient there. He's not going to rush in on Wario. Great down smash. Manages to take Luis to his last stock. Sitting at 110%. He's got a small hill to climb, but he can do this.
Reading that approaching drift was key there.
Oh, my God, that was so close to the blast zone. All right.
The thing is,
this just takes one interaction and it's over.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Wario is a character.
There it is.
With wins in like single interactions, and that's the tough part about being in this situation as Wolf in particular, is that you have to win this over and over and over, and
Wario does not.
Rush can't here.
So
Luis
that
takes it.
Luis on the board, 1-1. I'm liking it.
This is an exciting set. They're both showing us the best of what they have right now.
Yeah.
And I'm eating the best of this French fry.
I mean, you can say that off mic. I'm going to eat this French fry on mic.
Listen, the people don't need to know my eating habits.
French fries, delicious.
Can I get a PogChamp for French fries?
PogChamp for French fries. All right. Final game, 1-1. Rush versus Luis. 2190.
I feel like it's pronounced Luis. I have no idea.
No idea. 2190 is going to be his new name. All right, so going to Battlefield. We got the Break the Targets music. I like it.
And
oh, that was a weird up smash neutral.
If you think about it, every match of Smash is Break the Targets. It's just your target is moving really weirdly.
I mean, I'd be a little bit worried if I broke Wario, what would come out. So
Look at these up airs.
I don't have to think about it.
Oh, really nice play here.
Yeah,
in the early percent from Luis here.
It really feels kind of like a boxing match. They're just going like hit for hit at this point.
That was a brave down tilt.
Was a little bit. Eats the bike. Oof.
All right.
Missed his confirm a little bit.
Yeah, Rush is like getting single hits and isn't really taking them much further at this point.
We're both getting like single hits right now. It's just going like back and forth at this point. Oh, that big dash though.
I feel like the difficulty is Wario has a lot of low commitment single hit things that have broader implications for the game than Wolf getting like a laser or a single forward.
Oh, he parried the down smash. That was risky.
Yeah.
Pays off though. He managed to get a short combo out of it. 73% on Rush, second stock.
Look at the way he chased Rush all the way across the Battlefield platforms. This stage is really playing to a lot of Luis's advantages, despite it being a counterpick from Rush.
Yeah. All right. Luis currently sitting at 179, gets that big downer, gets all those hits in. Oh!
And Luis has been getting hit by that throughout this entire thing. Rush has had one thing that they can count on, and that's...
He's taken at least 3 stocks with that side B.
Yeah. And that honestly was one of the big things that helped the first game when it was going back and forth early on.
All right, Waft is on deck. Rush at 112%. He's out of true combo kill percent, but it doesn't really matter if he can just... If Luis can take this one stock and just hold on to Waft, this game might be over.
Yeah. Okay, so let's...
Wario is just such an explosive character. It's like once that thing is on deck, you can't count him out, no matter how far behind he is.
So let's say you're Wario in this situation, right? Like,
I'd focus on taking this stock right now and saving Waft for the last one. I'd wait for that true combo kill opportunity.
Oh, but look at that. He doesn't have a bike. He doesn't have a jump.
He's got to use Waft if he wants to survive. No, he's going to save it for his last stock. He's that confident.
The decision-making here from Luis.
He could use Waft to save himself. He made the conscious decision not to. All right, great down tilt into forward smash. And with that, Rush is on his last stock with Waft on deck.
That decision to just die there might have actually been the pivotal moment here in this set.
That might have won him the game. If he can catch with like a falling up air into neutral air or Waft, that will be the set.
The decision not to...
Here it comes.
I don't think I've ever seen the decision not to do something in Smash matter so much in a set.
Oh my god. Wario Waft, man, it's a hell of a move.
And like the risk reward on that. A whole stock.
An entire stock. He's betting it on it. No, he gets down smashed with that. Rush takes it 2-1.
It didn't pay off this time.
Maybe not this time, but you know, you could see what he was going for.
No,
it made total sense.